So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Cantona reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game, and when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
And here's Thuram. That's a lovely, neat pass. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Doué. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Cantona. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Maradona. McAllister. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Doué. He's making a real surge on the left. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a Griezmann! That was superb goalkeeping.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Cantona. Oh, what a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Maradona tries to clear. He shifted it to the flank, and it's played. He gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Quality ball. Doué. McAllister. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Looking for the run. Cantona quietly revving up. Now it's Thuram. That is a great pick out. He might... Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Zanetti. He's got away. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And the second half gets underway.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Messi ready to try one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's Tchouaméni. Griezmann. Koundé. Very nicely done. Upamecano. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay? Great chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Nicely weighted ball. Martinez receives it in a good position here. And they can counter here. And it's Batistuta. It's Maradona! Cleared without hesitation. Cantona always looking for that half a chance. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Doué. And still we await the first breakthrough. Messi. Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tagliafico. That'll be a throw-in. Played in. And he's there to clear it. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez! Same again, same outcome.
Argentina really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Now it's Griezmann. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Doué. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Doué, he has a look up.
There will be 1 minute at a
That's
time.
good play. Decent chance! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up. France looked for a second that they might steal it there, but we still have deadlock.
And if you do have a chance
Well, the
today,
scoreline
please
may have a
take some time out
disappointing
to
look
give your
about it,
support
Peter,
to
but
our
that's where it
stadium
ends.
fans.
I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution for France, number 6, Emmanuel Petit.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Number 20, Char. Coming on the field.
Well, the idea was a good one.
Number 13,
The execution of it, not quite so.
Number 8,
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Barcola. Substitution in progress.
Nicely shaped ball.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Doué is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. McAllister. Thuram makes the interception. Now it's Doué.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Olise. Picked out, has a shot! And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time. 90 minutes provided no goals, and that still remains the case after 105. And so penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? And so the last chance to find a winner. It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Barcola. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lo Celso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Zanetti. Messi. Knocks it into space. That's tidy.
Well, that might be that.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, energy levels and stamina were great during extra time, and the emphasis was very much on trying to win it.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. Cantona first in line. And he has done his bit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Mauro Icardi is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Olise is the second man to step up for his team. Belted right down the middle.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
So, the second man in line. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
The third man in the queue.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Lo Celso is the third man to step forward. It's 3 apiece. Tchouaméni is fourth up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
The pull comes up, their fourth taker.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
The margin of error is 0. It's in, he's kept them in it.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Mignon must keep this out. This is match point. And that has lifted the roof. France fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout, as cruel as that is. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Zico! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will. and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he cuts out the supply. Great chance! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that.
Foul right on the edge of the box, it could go either way here. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Now, power or placement. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely aimed pass. Played into space. Nicely worked. Dida claims comfortably. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that could set him on his way. He's having a shot! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He can run onto that. He's found a way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Can he get on the end of this? Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Zico looking understandably energised after his goal. Pele, and this is Drogba. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception.
3 minutes at a time.
Messi. A probing pass. And they've got rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that's nice. He's tried one! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Milan were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lam.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away. Deep cross. Oh, what a climb! there! And the lead is extended still further. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job.
Big chance! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Messi! And the ball's come loose here. And it's Azar. Zico.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Schlotterbeck. Lahm. Lahm carries the ball down the right. Zico. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Neymar. Zico. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in. Oh, shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. Into the last quarter of an hour. Rijkaard. And it's Lahm. Played into space out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a go! He should have put that one away.
Zico really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Pelé. Now that looks a decent ball. Kukçu gets good distance on it. Zico. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's gone for goal! Oh, another save. Milan with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's a cute ball. And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Oh, what a climb! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Olise! Oh, crossbar! He's had a shot! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lovely feet. They're urging him to shoot. He has found the way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Olise can get it clear. And here's Olise, and that is expertly dealt with. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Searching pass he's played there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Olise. Great run on the overlap here. Lovely bit of skill. Hakimi. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! Olise! Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Madrid have it back and can go again. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Olise, great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Kupchu. Olise. De Jong looking to penetrate opposition lines. Musiala. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's managed to get free. So much time and space here. And he's there to belt it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Milan, number 42, Musiala.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Olise. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked it up out wide. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne plays it short. And it's Robertson. Chiellini. So we've reached the hour mark. Played into space. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Kukçu. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Olise. Hakimi. Oh, nice touch. Ball driven towards the far. He gets big! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Corner number 3 coming up. Haaland gets it away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's big chance! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage.
Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's the shot! De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Rafael Leao. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pass somewhat off target. And he cuts out the supply. Olise. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were At times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Just a
How would
quick
you sum up
announcement,
what
it is
we've
now
witnessed,
time for
Jim?
our
Well,
special
Peter,
variation.
I really...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Messi receives, tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's a poor one. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. He's played it long. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. He's going for goal! Milan have their second corner now. They've played it short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Still goalless. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's well spotted. Cannavaro. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he has been fouled there. Not the most accurate pass. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Messi.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Thuram. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That's very neat. Messi! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back underway. He has found the way through.
When it's delivered early like...
Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, and he shoots! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
That has not gone well. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Haaland producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Can he latch on to this? Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. He's in a great position here. Davids. Now it's Romario. And it's Davids. Now it's Messi. He's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lahm. And here's Messi. He's tried one! And he comes up trumps again. Azar. That's a good run down the left. Haaland. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Rijkaard. Davids. Now it's Pele. Played out to the right. Cannavaro hurtling down that right flank. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or...
So that's it. It is all over. Milan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped? Cantona!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Newcastle have reclaimed it. And it's Willock. Now it's Gordon. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ball driven towards the far post. Tries to get it clear. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. White. Still goalless at the moment. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. White tries across. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Trippier. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drogba constantly looking for the ball into the box. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
"30 minutes gone. Little pass back. That's a delicate pass. Shapes to shoot! Newcastle have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. That's going to go a long way. And it's Hall. Oh, that's neat. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Drogba. Vardiol. And here's Zola. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, good spread. Played out to the right. Trippier. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Cross to the back post.
That's good defensive concentration.
He gets big. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Tonali. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. Hall. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. That's tidy. Turns and goes back. So much time and space here. Takes it, up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Tonali. Now it's Drogba. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Showing good feet. Tries a shot! They've done it! The breakthrough arrives at last! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And he's found a way past. And he's in on goal. And the shot! It's in! And that was his 20th goal for this team.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Looking to play him in. Nicely weighted ball, and he's certainly onside here. Trippier crosses. Deftly away.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And that has been cut short. Nicely spread. Trippier. Looking for the run. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Crossed in again. There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Dink through. And he's there to belt it away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best. And the keeper's given it away. And the shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Van Basten! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Quick look, then plays it in. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Lam. That's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think, are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
And he's let fly! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's just playing it safe. and simple.
Dembele! Loose ball, he's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's a throw-in. Cruyff. Neymar. Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's a promising position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lahm. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's very neat. Takes a shot. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Ronaldinho with the short one. And it's Ronaldinho. He is just caressing the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Zico. Shoots! It's hit the upright. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Lahm cuts it out. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And this is Batistuta. And this is Del Piero. Caught offside that time. No goals as yet. Belletti.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic, fast, strong, a deadly finisher, and his stamina is absolutely exceptional. He just doesn't stop running.
Quite genuine African superstar.
And usually leaves you something to remember.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Thiago. And this is Ronaldinho. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zico, he's shifting through the gears here. It's Zico! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception. Pelé can see things others simply cannot. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé. Zico. Half-time getting close now. Spread it left. Zico. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. Oh, important interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, delightful ball. Defending of the desperate variety. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
To the screen for information provided by the local police. Substitution for Milan, number 21, Pele. Number
Here we go
22,
again.
Zico.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And this is Bale.
Number 15, Messi. Number 20,
Lahm stood his ground strongly.
Number 11, Cantona.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Messi. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Lahm receives it in a wide position. Lahm herring after the ball here. Ronaldinho. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, crossbar! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that is out of play. Cannavaro. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Messi. He's found... And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference. Milan have turned up with a human blockade.
This Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that should get the job done. Cruyff. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Tries a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just wait.
And a chance! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Messi. There will be a throw-in. Thiago. Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Lahm has it in a wide position. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cleared away. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get it through? Takes aim. He gets big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, Red, nice interception.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Bale. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho. Thiago. Cantona. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's that, the end. Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please take